Well, we have breaking news in the highly watched race for U.S. Senate in Pennsylvania. Incumbent Democrat Bob Casey, of course, is fighting to hang on to his seat for a fourth term against Republican challenger Dave McCormick. Let's get to Dan Snyder, who has new information from the Pennsylvania Secretary of State. Dan.
Yeah, Yuki, we know this race is so close. Right now, Casey and McCormick are separated by less than half a percentage point. Let's bring up the graphic so you can see it for yourself right here with those numbers on it. Right now, Dave McCormick holds about a 31-ish thousand vote lead over Bob Casey. Now, this late in the game, it led to the Associated Press issuing a projection that McCormick would unseat Casey. CBS News has not issued that projection. That was about 2 hours ago. Shortly after that, we got this from the Pennsylvania Department of State, a statement from Secretary of State Al Schmidt, who says, quote, "We estimate that there are at least 100,000 ballots remaining to be adjudicated." That includes provisional ballots, military ballots, overseas ballots, and those on Election Day. Keyword there, adjudicated, and that can mean several different things, but really what it means is they are taking a closer look, particularly at those provisional ballots. There may be errors with those. It may be somebody that filled one out that wasn't on the voter rolls when they went to vote. They're checking to see if these are actual eligible votes that need to be counted. So in that context, if there are 100,000 ballots out there and they do need to be counted, for Casey to overtake McCormick, he would need about 2/3 of those votes there. So the Secretary of State obviously keeping an eye on that, as are we. And we do have a new statement from a spokesperson from the Casey campaign who said, quote, "This race is within a half point and cannot be called while the votes of thousands of Pennsylvanians are still being counted. We will make sure every Pennsylvanian's voice is heard." We have not heard anything from the McCormick campaign. We have reached out. We are waiting for comment from them. And of course, if that race is within that half-point margin, it does trigger the automatic recount of that race. So that's something to watch as well. But Yuki, lots going on here as we get down to the wire in this important Senate race.
Extremely important. Dan, thank you so much.